don't know what I would have done. But luckily, God was there for me. And he put me in a different situation. And I happened to be on the other, almost another zip code in Haltom. Which this is Haltom too, but it's kind of where Catnappers takes place. If you ever read the story Catnappers on Fiction Press, which is published, a published author. That's what you're listening to. You are listening to a published author and a published playwright and a published screenplay writer and a published poet and a vlogger and a filmmaker and an actor and a vlogger and a filmmaker. Yes, I am actor, and we do many things. My cousins actually live there, right in that house. His father's a billionaire. He's an accountant. He can do numbers in his head really high. If you can do numbers in your head really, really high, you'll turn into a billionaire really quick. But we're talking big time numbers in your head, like Rain Man style numbers. And he's been an accountant for many years, and they end up very, very rich. We're talking billions of dollars. Not millions, billions. Billions. Probably a billion, maybe more than a billion. But still, it's a lot. You can turn a billion into a billions very, very quick, especially if you know an actor. So Crime Watch is helpful. You're getting, it's a home invasion. Usually the neighbor might know about it. They can come over with shotguns and help you out. Because a home invasion is immediate assistance. You want to help out. Look at the thing happening in the church. The guy south, the church, I don't know the name of it, but some church in the South, Texas. I was going to vlog that little episode where the guy came in, he just killed everybody in the church. Well, the neighbor heard what was going on and chased that guy down, and they chased him to like a 4-way stop or a 2-way stop. It's like a 2-way stop at some road. I have no idea what the name of that place was. I was going to vlog it though. And they killed him. Or no, that's right. He killed himself. That's right. They killed like 26 church members. Went in with like a skeleton mask. It was real scary. That's kind of like a home invasion too, because it happened in the church. The church was South Texas, and way in the South. Way down there in the South. It was a small little church in a small little town. And the guy had like military training. He had beat his wife before. There was listen, if you've assaulted your wife, like seriously, where she had to go in the ER or something like that, have you ever done something like that? Get help. Find immediate. It's a big sign that you're probably going to be killed. If your husband assaults you and puts you in jail, there's about a 99% chance he's going to kill you. So I'd get out of that relationship real quick. If you've suffered assault from your husband, you need to call a number and get help immediately for battered wives. Because a battered wife is it's a physical thing. It's not always a mental thing. Everybody has mental problems. But it's a physical thing. So if your husband physically assaults you, immediately go get help. Immediately. Because that can lead to death. Covered up real nice and good. It says Glenview. Went to Glenview Baptist that way. There's a little church where I was raised. Well, first and second grade I went there. But it still makes a difference. We learn to be kind to other people. So we learned the most important thing in life is to be kind to other people and to follow Jesus Christ. You must be kind. Catnappers takes place where that pond is right there. It's a little pond that goes through Haltom. But also it's called a river or a creek. It leads to a pond, a few ponds. That one actually goes down that way and it leads to a pond, but then there's a creek too that goes through there, and it overflows. That creek will overflow whenever the rain comes through. And there's a big rain that'll overflow and it'll lead you down to another pond, another creek, another pond, another creek, and another pond, and another creek. It goes right through a place called Fossil Creek. Kind of like little pond areas, and it turns back into a creek. Especially whenever the water is overflowing. You know, if there's a flood, it's real dangerous. Right up here to the left is where I went to school, the Glenview Baptist, first and second grade. That's where my mom removed me from Baptist Church, right there. So Madonna had everybody going after her for quite a bit of time. So now her face is on a little, I don't even know what that is, really. It's kind of structure kind of thing. It's like pop culture. So in my 40s, after I had, I guess, close to 3 kids, or at least 2 kids, and I was on my 3rd kid, I went there to study how to teach foreigners to speak English. ESL training. for church. There's a train back there. There's a little mural of Janis Joplin right there. Her alcoholic rage. Looks like a possible... Oh, it's Bruce Springsteen. Looks nothing like him. Looks like a tennis player for a minute. Turn it right here. There we go. Second round. Yeah, guys aren't gonna get there any sooner. Big fan. Big old fan. Drive through right there. Guy's completely blind driving around. Practically. But aren't we all? Well, they tore down the mall. The kids, don't worry about it. They actually have Laser Quest. Right there. And Laser Quest will teach you how to shoot people all day long. We don't care about your stupid movie. Right, there's Golden Corral right there. Stuff it. Golden Corral, stuff it. We don't care about your stupid movie. Who cares? You can make a stupid movie all day. Look at this guy right here. This is great. He's rolling. This is wonderful. This is America right here. With the shot right here. Look at that. Right there. You get right in the shot. Everything is perfect. Selfish guy getting into the shot. Prevent the shot from happening. You got the American flag right here, the Texas flag, and this guy doing something crazy with a refrigerator or whatever that is. What is that? Like a time traveling device right here, the primer. That's pretty much America. Look at that. And that's art right there. That's perfect. Care about my movie. We care about your movie. We care about your movie. Someone got some Arby's. They're like, hey, I got our Arby's and I got some cheddar sauce in that. So it's pretty funny because me and my punk rock friends, we had been driving around and I ran my car into this other lady's car one time. It was raining and busted all the front light and the light was hanging down. So the light would swing and hang down when we'd drive around. And this cop pulled me over. He pulled us over like down here. Those speed freaks that were that try to kill us they're pulled up next to us. I wrote a monologue about it in Hollywood, and they pulled up next to us and stuff, and they were throwing beer bottles. Well, they actually lived in this little neighborhood, and that's where they blew up their garage with gasoline. And we were dropping off my friend Chris Jenkins, who was a punk rock guy. He'd get all these chicks and stuff. He looked like Billy Idol, kind of like a young version, a better looking version than Billy Idol. But we were over like around this area, and the cop pulled us over, and he saw the front part of the car, the light hanging down, and brake lights weren't working properly, all this stuff. I mean, everything was just completely, the car was just, it was Cavalier, had been through crap, you know. Dallas, been out to Dallas like 100 times or more, you know. And the cop came over on the side, and I rolled down the window, and all my punk rock friends in there, we all smelled like Huff. You know what Huff is? It's like Scotch Guard, because they were on the the leather jackets and stuff. We used to huff Scotch Guard. And the cop goes, you need to get this vehicle off the road. It's a death trap. We were all laughing. We're like, well, what do we do? He's like, just get it off the road. This thing's a death trap. And so we just kept driving around for another like 4 or 5 months. Finally, the skinhead guy took advantage of it. He ran it into a gas station, a wall. They ran my car into a gas station wall and just left it there. They towed it off. It's gone forever now. It was a red Cavalier type of car. Look, that's a 3000 GT. Boy, those skinheads, man, they get real mad. Real mad. This is like a willow tree. These are actually, they get my attention though in these front yards. They're really cool though. They're really cool looking trees. They always get my attention. See, a lot of people either moving in or they're moving out. So this storage stuff is real popular. If you're in a Wall Street or something, you make a lot of money. It's called Pods. Pods.com. Pretty good. They have a 1-800 number. These people are either leaving or they're coming. You know, they're either entering or they're exiting. But Pods, you see those everywhere. like how this red fence looks. If anybody knows why alcoholics kill people, let me know. Leave a message. Because usually they can sometimes, but they try to. And is it because they're killing themselves and they want to stop it somehow? So that it's like kind of it's like a I'll kill you because I'm killing myself, you know, kind of thing. I don't really understand alcoholics that well. Why they're so damaging to other people that are sober, I don't know. There's got to be some reason for it somewhere down the line. Look at this right here. It's really weird. These people leave these rags and stuff in the street all the time. Really weird. Right? They're killing people big time. Don't forget about us. We're still here, the company says. Don't forget, we're still here. So in the North Richland Hill area, you're gonna have all these like little Middle Eastern run gas stations like KK Food Mart. You're gonna have this little Valero. There's all these downgraded gas stations all over the place. It's been going on since like I would say maybe like the late 80s. I don't know why though. It's always been that way. These weird gas stations you never really heard of. It's like entering a different country or something. North Richland Hills, NRH. This road right here is called Chapman, right here. There we go. Nevertheless, there'll be a lot of gas stations. Like, there's probably more gas stations in North Richland Hills than anywhere in the world. Concentrated gas stations in a small area. North Richland Hills probably has the most in one area. I'm very surprised I survived. We're surprised I even survived North Richland Hills, or even Halton, especially North Richland Hills. And the amount of evil that's in this place is beyond mention. Another thing about this area is crashes. Probably the only place I've really crashed before is probably the North Richland Hills area that I can think of, other than Calabasas. A motorcycle hit me, and it was kind of like one of these things. But yeah, they have crashes in North Richland Hills. I don't know why. If you look at the auto insurance register, you're going to find there's more crashes in North Richland Hills than a lot of places. They just crash it up because of auto. Kevin Smith was actually my sister's first husband. He was a big auto insurance guy. Makes millions of dollars off that kind of stuff. Eat it up. So we were like punk rock kids in the back, and they were chasing us down this road. Actually, I had U-turned way back there and came back through here. We were hauling. I had my friend Westbrook here, who they were throwing beer bottles at him through that window. This was a Cavalier. He was getting hit in the head with beer bottles. Chris Jenkins sat there next to a guy named Caleb McNair. And the women were Angelica and Lori and Jody. It could have been that chick with the black hair, the dark jet black hair. And then I hauled butt down here. I was probably going about, I don't know, 70 to make it back to this Whataburger just for refuge. And that's where the police officer was eating a hamburger. It's actually famous. I went to Hollywood, did a monologue about this. Went in here. The speed addicts that were chasing us in the truck went down this road right here. They turned around. Buenos Aires is where they went to. They had speed in them. They're probably Latino. Then my friend Chris came out of there, the Whataburger, and he said, "Suck my beep. You could eat my beep." And they said, "Hey, y'all want to fight? Y'all want to fight?" That's what they said. What they always say. There I go. And we were like, "Yeah, we'll fight you." So we all piled in the car over here. And Caleb was like really serious because he really wanted to fight him. We were going to go somewhere and fight. We're going to go down like some road, some parking lot. We're going to fight it out. I have an exposed sternum, so if I get hit wrong, in the wrong way in my, right down here in this area, it could possibly kill me. So I was kind of thinking, this is it. They're going to finally kill me, you know? And in my head, I kind of got crazy. I thought maybe they had a gun, like an AK-47 or something like that. Like I pictured it in my head for a moment. Like, these guys probably have a gun. So I just turned around and passed that Whataburger, and luckily there was a cop there. And he went over there and arrested them. We watched them go to jail. As we drove off, we waved as they got put in the back of the police car. Oh, look who came out. Isn't that something? Don't interrupt me. Don't ever interrupt me again, cat. Treasure. If this ever happens to you, the thing that you want to do is you want to get off the highway as quick as possible. I'm coasting right now. That's a long one. That is long and selfish. Almost 100% sure they can control the lights. They can control these lights. I'm pretty sure they can. Very, very long light. It's supposed to be exact, so that gives you kind of proof. I've never done it before, but this is the first time I've done it. That gives you proof exactly what this thing can do when it comes to computers. It is very, very intelligent. The car is very, very intelligent. There he is. It's about right there. That's why. You always want to eat right. Eat just the amount that you need. Never more, never less. You always want to drink right. Just the amount that you need. You always want to think right. Just the amount that you need. No more or no less. Because that's what Shakespeare did. You do everything unto God. And that's it. So if you wash your car, you wash it unto God. Drop off a package, you do it unto God. Film a sunset, you say, film a sunset. You say and film it unto God.